Yeah, it was really funny because at this point I immediately knew that I made a big mistake. Just opened the pipes for complaints. It was crucial for me. A few years ago, I noticed that in the modern society, it is usual to complain. I searched a lot for the reason and the source why we are not satisfied with our life. And finally, I realized it. After I discovered the source of complaining, my personal and business life started to improve. I got the chance to develop myself. It was really incredible because I realized that complaining is one of the very first things what we learn as infants. It is incredible how many business and life coaching trainings are available, such as courses about improving your efficiency, your business performance, or lectures about how you can be more balanced and happier in your personal life. This is why it was really strange that we cannot really read about the source of complaining. Somehow, people do not really talk about this. However, complaining is all around us, and I believe that the key to be happier is to understand every little step of the road which lead us towards our happiness. Believe it or not, complaining was among the very first things we have learned as infants. This was a very easy method which kept us alive. People usually do things with reasons. Therefore, you can also find the reason why we are where we are in our business and our personal aims. Life is a big learning cycle where we all have the possibility to learn and to improve our skills. However, as infants, we made a huge mistake in our life. We misinterpreted some of the gestures. We started to influence our whole life. As infants, we learned fast that if we are hungry, then the only thing to do is to cry, and our mother will run to us and feed us. We easily drew a lesson that crying equals with food. It was a very easy and clear message for us. However, we also learned that when we are in pain, we can also use crying as a tool, and our mother will run again to us, pick us up in her caring and loving arms, and to rock us to sleep. Now this was a perfectly new thing, which meant that crying now equals with care and love. Our infantile brain put the picture together very fast, and the result was simple. Crying equals with love, care, and food. Therefore, crying became our Jolly Joker card. By the time we noticed and understood that we are able to reach the unconditional attention of our parents simply by crying. And let's face it, this worked as well. However, what helped our survivor in the very first years was a virus, which infected our future. This was a virus which made us addictive, and this still proliferates deep in our body. So we mixed up the attention with love as the purpose of our own survivor. But the two things are definitely not the same. This is the reason why many of us have never experienced real, true, and unconditional love. Once I heard in a conference that we are living in an ego life. The term ego life seems to be true because many of us love other people around us for what they can do for us and not for the fact who they really are. So then why we are complaining? Because we want attention. People usually speak about their problems because they want attention. Attention, audition, understanding and absolution that everything will be fine and they did nothing wrong. However, if we agree with the law of attraction, namely the name given to the belief that like attracts like, and that by focusing on positive or negative thoughts, one can bring about positive or negative results, then we can easily state that by complaining we will attract only crap around us. When we are complaining, then our brain and our spirit is focusing with full energy on the negative stuff. So let's put a bet on what life will bring us. I can clearly state that there is nothing wrong with being afraid. In every situation, when something happens differently from our plans, we can easily lose our faith and we can go into hesitation. Even if it is hard to acknowledge for us during those times, we all have fear in our heart. We are all afraid from sudden changes, the new things, and from the unknown. It is a natural human reaction. However, it is not natural to focus on problems instead of their potential solution. When we were infants, we had no other choice in our hand. But now, as grown-ups, the decision is in our hands and it is only ours.